Hello friends, welcome to the Safety Mitra. As you can see on the screen, the profession and their skill. So what do you think about the safety profession and their skill? The way we have singer for singing, actor acting, driver driving, teacher and teaching. So what it would be for safety professional? Any guess? Let me tell you. For the safety profession, the main skill would be identifying the hazard and risk. So it is as similar important as the above listed profession and their relevant skill. So to identifying the hazard and risk, we have to understand first. If you have already understood, then also it's not a problem. Still you can watch the video till end to learn new tricks to see hazard and risk. So let's move on to our topic. First we will see the definition of hazard. So the definition of hazard is a physical situation with a potential for human injury or damage to the property or environment or some combination of these. After seeing this definition, few of you started to think that you learned the simple one, and I think you are talking about this one. Anything which has a potential for to harm is called a hazard. So yes, you are absolutely right. But if you are non-technical or you are not from the safety background, I agree with you. But if you are a safety professional and you are believing the above definition is hazard, then suppose you are watching a video right now and as per the above definition, don't mind, you are also a hazard. How? Because you have a potential to harm. But safety point of view, the definition I'm going to discuss, this one, on that basis, you are not a hazard. Why? Let's say because you have a potential to harm, but the situation is normal. So if the situation is anger, the mental illness or psycho, then it would be, or we can say that a person is hazard. So I hope you got my point. Now we will try to understand the definition by making more easier by dividing into two parts. The first part will be the physical situation and the second part will be the potential. So keep these words in mind and let's see our example. Okay, friend, what came in your mind after seeing this house? It looked like most probably a peaceful house, ideal house, beautiful house, etc. But the snake has entered the house. Now, what will you say as per the definition? Is this a house hazard or snake hazard? How? Let's see. In this definition, we can say that a physical situation arises here because the snake has entered the house. That is the first part. And what is the potential? The potential in the form of snake bite over here. So that is our second part. So we can say that with reference to the physical situation, it is a house hazard, and with reference to the potential, it is a snake hazard. Now friend, we will move on to our second example that is based on day-to-day life. That is a car. So what are the potential of car in terms of harming? You can associate with that. It would be collide with other vehicle. It can be pedestrian hit, overturn or fire. But in car parking, uh, are these potential is going to be happen? No. Then now the car is on driving the road, so the physical situation arises over here, and the car has all the potential what we are seeing now. So physical situation, what is the with reference to the physical situation, we can say that this is a road hazard, a driving hazard, or with reference to the potential a car hazard. Now we will see our third definition that is based on our professional activities. So I can expect from you that you have understood that in given picture, crane has a potential to cause harm. What are the potential? Boom, collapse, hit by moving object, fall of material, tip over. So as what did I say? It has the potential to cause harm, but not in this situation. Then when there is a lifting. So we can say that with reference to the physical situation, it is a lifting hazard. With reference to the potential, it is crane hazard. So now friend, before moving to our second topic, that is the risk, I want you to think outside the box to refresh your mind for better understanding regarding the risk. So are you ready? Let's see. As I told you, think outside the box. who makes it has no need. So it means the person who is making it, there is no use for it. The second hint is that who buys it has no use for it. So they are buying for definitely for someone. And third one is who uses it, it can neither see nor feel it. So those who are going to use this, he never see that one or never feel also. So what is this? What is it? Guess and think. So if you want to check the answer, continue your video, or else if you want to take a time and answer, so pause the video, think and then continue. So those who want to continue, let's see. So the answer is, what would it be? So the answer is coffin. Yes, the coffin. Nobody is preparing for himself in advance. It's something. What was that question? Now you can imagine all the scenario makes the person who is making no use for it. Those who are buying not going to use for him himself. Who use it neither see nor feel it. Yes. It's, okay, friend. Now we will move to our second important topic, that is the risk. So the risk definition is different, according to the practice area, business wise, the finance, the insurance, information technology, and safety. So if I'm talking about the safety point of view, risk has two definition. So both definition is important, but which one we are going to use first, that even more important. So what do you think, which one? Yes, we are going to use first the hazard and risk exposure, because if there is hard, then there only a risk, and we are going to use this one when we are going to do risk assessment. This term are usually using in the risk assessment. So let's move on to our risk definition. So we are going to understand risk in a same way with same example what we use for hazard for better understanding. So here we go, a house with a snake, because if there is no hazard, there is no risk. So hazard. So first of all, we will see the hazard in the given definition to understand easily, because if there is hazard, then only a risk, as I told you. So the hazard is a snake hazard or the house hazard. Now we will see the definition, what it says. So risk is the possibility, the chances, probability, the likelihood of harmful event. What is the harmful event over here? It would be a snake bite. Event arising from exposure to a hazard. So hazard does not become a risk unless you expose to it. So in this scenario, he is taking a risk. Why? Because exposing himself in the form of checking, catching, watching, searching a snake. So this hazard has become a risk for that man. Now we will see our second definition. So first we will see the hazard. What is hazard over here? The road and driving and the car hazard. So the possibility of in this hazard is the event, harmful event is, as we saw earlier in the hazard, collide with the other vehicle, pedestrian hit, the overturn, fire, etc. So it's look like driver exposed to hazard. What do you think? It's look like driver exposed to hazard because he is driving, but in real it is not. Why? Because if you will look back to your home, we are using several things like electrical appliance, cylinder gas, knife. So what do you mean? We are at risk all the time? No, because the things we were using, it's under control. So in same way, driver is under control by following the traffic rules and etc. So we can't say he exposed to a hazard, but now he exposed how? By using a mobile. So this hazard become a risk. Now we can say he is in risk. Now the third example we can see that in same example, the professional activity, it was the crane. The hazard, it was the crane hazard and lifting hazard. The harmful event, it is boom, collapse, hit by moving object, fall of material and tip over. So we can say that exposure. So what it would be exposure to the crane hazard? A person working under the hanging load. So he is working under the hanging load. It is exposed to hazard. So we can say that under the hanging load is a risk for that man, for that worker. So I hope you can understand the hazard and risk definition. So we can move forward to see the differentiate between the two. So we are going to differentiate between with the help of chronological order, so we can understand more better. So let's see the hazard, the risk. As I said, chronological order, so it would be normal condition also. So we can say that this is a sweet home. This sweet home has become a snake, the hazard because of a snake entered the house. Then hazard become a risk because due to the man exposed to hazard in the form of searching a snake, catching a snake, etc. The second example, we can say that this is the car in the parking in a normal condition, then become a hazard while driving. Now using a mobile while driving become a risk. So in same way we will see the crane in the normal condition, then become a lifting hazard, then become a risk while working under the hanging load. So we can say that no hazard, no risk. If the same person, if will be here, no issue. If he will be here, no issue. If he will use mobile over here, no issue. If he will be working, this guy is working in this condition, no issue. So no hazard, no risk. In simple terms, we can say that hazard is 100% potential to harm, but risk is the possibility of 0 to 100%, because if he will expose to a snake, maybe he will not get harm even once, or maybe he will harm even in his all attempt. Maybe here he will get met with an accident on his first call. Maybe he will not even met with even once in a life after using the mobile. In the same condition, if the person is working under the hanging load, maybe he will met with the first time, or maybe he will not met with an accident even once in a life. So friend, I hope you have understood the hazard and the risk and the differentiate between the risk. So I will take you leave, and I need your input from in the form of comment and subscribe to motivate me for making me new video, and I will be do for the same video in Hindi also. So till then, goodbye.